welcome to Grubbin with CultMoo. On today's episode, we have several beers, of course, including Ninkasi's Total Domination. We also have Beer de Hugegubent, or whatever the fuck this one says, the Hugegubent, and our main event, Trooper, with that lovely visage of Eddie on the cover. Love Iron Maiden, so we gotta try that out. But we have to start out with Ninkasi, Total Domination. Let's dive in. Charles. Solid.
That's right. This one's fruitier than most of them.
Yeah, it's not super bitter. Not crazy on the bitter end. It is a little bit more fruity, like you're saying. A little citrusy.
Yeah, it does finish off very bitter.
It finishes off bitter, but it starts out really clean and...
Yeah, it's got a nice bright citrusy note at the beginning. And as bitter as it is at the end, I can still get past it because the rest of it's enjoyable.
Yeah. It's sort of... like, it has a bit of the sweet sort of maltiness that like an Imperial or a double would have, but it doesn't have the alcohol to back that up, so it gets a little bit more bitter at the end.
Yeah.
I like doubles and Imperials more, so I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy this again.
Whew.
But, you know, if it's on tap, if you're ready for it, like, definitely go for it. I give it a 6.8.
Yeah, see, if this is one of those beers that, like, if I was going to be reviewing it, it's okay. But no, yeah, like, if I was at a party and somebody's like, hey, man, you want one of these? I got this. And I'd be like, yeah, I can fucking swig it down. But I definitely wouldn't go back for another one. I'd give it a 5.5, I think. It's... The more I've drank it...
The hops
yeah,
get to you.
It's just that weird bitter aftertaste. I don't know, like, what's wrong with my taste buds, but, like...
It's there. It's just if you enjoy it or not. Like,
yeah.
It's like eating grapefruit, you know? Our next beer. Beer de Hugegubent. This beer comes in at 7.3% ABV.
It smells nice and fucking froofy.
Yeah, froofy. That's a good word. Do I detect a hint of Frenchman in here? Cheers. Oh, that's really smooth.
Oh.
It's just a little bit sweet, but like it's so fucking smooth. Like I couldn't even tell I drank anything.
It's not quite as florally.
No,
and,
it's not.
As I guess champagne-esque is what like the Raven is, but it's still. Oh, this is a fucking fantastic beer here.
Not quite as bright, yeah. Not quite as much citrus or tartness to it.
Yeah, bright with that's a fantastic.
But this that
fantastic.
Just a little bit of maltiness, and then it's just a little bit of carbonation up in front, and it just slides right down your gullet.
As far as Ommegangs are concerned, I'm gonna rate this one an 8. This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I have to go a little bit above 8.5. This is a fantastic beer. And our main event, Trooper by Robinson's Brewery, coming in at 4.7 ABV. This is just cool because it's Iron Maiden. Like that's the only reason we picked it up. It's probably not even a good beer, but
all I know, I heard about it.
Iron Maiden, man.
I think it was fucking last summer. I think.
All right, cheers.
Wow, that's little to no flavor. It
Yeah.
kind of almost reminds me of like a... It's got just that slight hint of like a fucking Newcastle to it, but then it's just like water.
There is a little bit of a brown up in front, but it's to me I'm getting just a lot of like pale ale, but a really light pale ale. There's a little bit of bitterness at the end.
Drinking a Kona.
I won't go that far.
Okay, I got you.
I mean, it's what I, it's like the average of a British ale, kind of. Like if you mix all those together, and you wind up with like, what's a generic British ale? here it is. It's just really light. It's very, you know...
Well, considering it's saying things about dominating and,
yeah, it's not really
true
dominating.
Depths and stuff.
It's not super deep. It's rather shallow and kind of aloof.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I can see those things kind of, like, I can taste them in there, but they're so faint.
Meh. I would give it a 6. I wouldn't turn it down, that's for sure.
I'm really fighting with this one. 5, 8. Just to be a dick, I guess. I don't know, like, I can't quite give it a 6, but I can't give it a mediocre-ish.
Yeah, it's not like run away from it or anything like that. It's just...
I mean, it's better than average, but it's not much better than average.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. Definitely the winner here. Fucking... Beer de Hugement.
Beer.
Whatever that fuck...
Hugement.
Hugement.
Haugemut.
Hugement.
I bet the G and the H, or just the word G.
Umont.
I bet it's more like. It's Belgium, man. It's like
Beer.
Beer
Beer to H. That's the good one here. But none of them are terrible, so if you like experimenting with beer, try them all out. Let us know what you think. This has been Grubbin with CultMoo. Thank you for watching.